Okay. Okay, here we go. The next step, the next trial after the first one here. The next trial of Odin. Oh boy, oh boy. Have I missed this? Oh. Hello there. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I mean, maybe. Okay. So, we need to find the other trials. Well, there was one, like, right in front of me. Down the cliff, I think. And one should be here, I guess. So it has been a while, indeed. The tree here, what does it represent? I don't remember. Wow, should have watched my stream. Fuck. Okay, yeah, these represent the 3 trials, right? Probably that. Okay. So, can I go down through here? I cannot. I think I press F to go down. Oh boy, oh wait. This game is awesome. It feels just, I don't know, it's like for Attila, right? The atmosphere is so good. It's just great. So we're here? We were here. What about here? Can we actually do that one? Oh boy. We are doing this. Alright. Alright.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Isn't Sigmund the carrier of, what's the name? Gram? I think Gram is the Dave of the sword, but I'm not sure anymore, because there were 2 swords. Yeah. We will see. I mean, I'm no expert, actually, when it comes to mythology and stuff like this. So, I may be incorrect. Because I'm talking about stuff I've read so long ago. Alright, second trial. Let's see.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is
Creepy.
he? Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be wrong. This place do you find it? It's just
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
Will you now?
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
Okay. So, it's still getting pretty mixed up, like what's real and what's not for now. It's still blurry. Doesn't even mean that it's anything paranormal. Maybe she never really smelled anything. Maybe it's just her. Maybe it's just her, you know, being careful. Because the place was like terrible, it stinks. And maybe she was the only reasonable person who actually knew this was bad news. I don't know. Maybe it's the case. Maybe it's the case. Okay, how the fuck do I get out of here? Because I can't even run. How do I play this game again? I'm gonna run a little bit. Oh, can I go under this? Maybe? There's a way for me to get through? Oh, okay. I think I need to go through this. Yeah, that's what I thought. What the heck? I just looked back and it changed. Okay. Oh, I think it's when you look. Right.
the bridge. It's broken. Fix it. You have to fix it. How are you going to fix it? You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed. You must. You have to get to
I think she fixes it in her mind.
to find Dillian.
We'll find Dillian. We'll find a man. Whew, had to fucking sneeze. Oh, we got this. Oh, I know how the bridge is gonna be fixed. Through here? Basically, you look through it, like, see? It's like a door to something else. It's not when you cross it. It's pretty odd. Okay, let's go for this one.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living.
Up the tower.
If you see the Death Moon, then beware. Because there will be death in that house.
Okay, the Death Moon.
Disappear soon. Find a way.
There are two options. I think it's a red moon, a blood moon. That's what we call a blood moon today. And science proved what it was, pretty much.
You did it. She did. It's not done yet.
So there is this. It's a blood moon.
Piece of the puzzle.
Or it's that moon that's been eaten by something. I don't remember what exactly.
You found a way to climb the tower. The ladder.
Yeah, you'll see. Maybe it's a partly destroyed moon. I don't remember.
The bridge.
I've been through that situation. Well, not in real life, obviously. But you know what I mean. Okay. Okay, so I think I gotta get the pieces back together. How do I do that? Fucking shit. Oh, it needs to look like a bridge, right?
She did it. You fixed the bridge. She fixed it. You passed the trial. Get to the house. You succeeded.
Easy. But I don't think it's that easy. I don't know. Just a feeling. Just a fucking feeling there, mate. Let's go through the bridge.
Now you have to find him. Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial. It doesn't finish until you get to the house. Before he disappears, Senua. You have to get in.
It's gone again.
Senua! Come to me!
I think that used to be their house.
Where
or
are
something.
you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Where is he? Find him. You have to find him. The runes. Focus. The runes. What's that sound?
Dillian! They're coming for me!
Wait, wasn't she wounded?
It's Dillian. Go to him. There it is.
Oops. Yeah, I thought I could get through the fire. No, I can't. The fire is the healthy thing. Right? Is it gonna run through here? Damn it. Oh shit, I don't think it's through here. It's a maze. Fuck.
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. Let me see you. It is. Go towards it. Run. Find it. Focus. Run.
Run, it's not safe here, run!
Yeah. What the heck is this shit?
It's Dillian. Find the creature. It's Dillian. Where are we?
It's not safe, I feel unsafe. Where is it?
I'm not safe. You're dying.
You're lost, you're dying. This is what death feels like.
What the heck?
What should I do?
Oh yeah, boy.
It's just one more to find. One more. One more.
Alright. Don't get lost. What the heck? Oh shit. Get the hell out. what the heck? Not even through here. No, 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 no.
Light! Go towards it. Focus. Focus. You've got them. Where's the door? Find it.
So now I have to find the fucking...
Look at you! Don't let it see you, it's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
I didn't know I'm lost, or I guess I am. Let me find the door.
Where are you?
Not through here. I don't think so. Maybe it is. Or maybe it's through here. Have I been here before? Oh, we have. Could be here. Oh shit. Motherfucker.
Senua!
Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this is nothing to do with the sword? What if we're...
So that was pretty interesting. It's trying to put like pressure and make you anxious. Well, it's not really my case here, but nice try. Nice try. Let's go next.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Ragnarok. Yes, that's true. Oh, we remember the names of the gods who survived. Vidar and Vali. Two brothers. Right, I'm gonna try something. Ah, foot. Right. Probably gonna hear myself right now, but it's just a test. It's just a test. see. How it is. Fuck. Right. Right. My stream actually has like 3-4 seconds delay, which isn't much. So we're moving about just a little bit by bit, I suppose. Oh. Let's lower this.
Face. What is it? What does it see? Get closer.
Okay, face.
Focus.
Okay.
Focus on the thing what the mask sees.
Stay back, don't
Where are we?
What is this?
It's the same. It's another world. It's
So
like
she has two sides.
I like it here.
She has two
Can we
sides.
stay? Let's stay here. I like the way it's safe here. It's calm here. It's light here. It's nice.
Okay. I would say she has two sides, like hopeful, positive one, and negative, pessimistic one.
The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Interesting. Okay, look at this shit.
Dillian is in there. Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to find Dillian. You need Dillian.
I need
He's
Dillian.
waiting for you.
Uh-huh.
Always said
Okay, let me guess. There's gonna be something here, like a.
this about you. Feel he's close. He loves you. Calling you. Dillian. Dillian, we're here. Dillian. We're nearly here.
I like her hair, actually. Well, it's a bit dirty, I guess. Okay. Let me guess. This will be open if I go to the other side of Senua. Right? Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it will be the case. And this is already opened. Or maybe not. Huh. Maybe the runes are indeed on the other side. Which totally makes sense. Sad and fucking depressing again. Okay, see, this is fucked up, this is open. I'll be able to get through there. Somehow.
The bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken.
There's no way you can fix it.
What do you do now, Senua?
What do we do now? What do we do now? Well, easy. Oh, I think I know what we're doing. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Now I have... There's a bridge on this side. We have to lower it so we can go through this side. Because the bridge on the other timeline isn't broken. So, there is that. I like the puzzles in this game. They're not like super hard. They're not super hard, but they're nice. They're interesting. It's not just go forward forever and ever. You actually have to do things. So both timelines are the same, but they're also different. That's an interesting concept. I actually like it. Even though they're not real. It's all in her head. She basically imagines this from the things that she already knows, right? That's what people do. It's like in your dreams. In your dreams, you never really create.
Go through it.
You never really create anything.
What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
You basically gather some data from real life. And even the faces you'll see, faces you don't know, you've seen them before. Or at least, they're fragments of faces you've seen before put together. So is all the environment. Everything you create, you already know it. It's already in your brain. Just put it together. It's like it's like you take Unreal Engine and you grab props that people already made. You grab a bunch of things and you put it all together and you created a new map, a new environment, and you render it. Well, it's the same thing here. It's the same thing in our brains.
You had that loved you. You squashed it, strangled it.
We always create something new from what we already know. So how did we come to create something in the first place? It's pretty easy. Most of the time, we got inspired by nature. We simply copied nature.
You broke him, you killed him.
That's what we did. We copied nature with the objects we made, the shapes, their use. It's always interaction with the real world. We never really create anything brand new, we just use samples. And yeah, we do create something new, I guess, but always using samples that already exist
Look what happens to the
in the
things
real
we love.
physical world. So, it's interesting. This is the same thing for her, for Senua. Everything she sees here, she knows it. Everything is a fragment of her memory, put together with other fragments of her memory. Things she was taught, things and stories she was told. Her fears,
Nobody will love her. Can you remember what love feels like?
who she loves,
She loves. She destroys the thing she loves.
what she hates, or things she hates. And her father was a really religious man. And he followed the gods, well, in a fanatic way. He was a fanatic, honestly. He was really messed up in the head. So everything she creates in her brain is it's like all the temples, all that stuff.
Kill the things that are most precious. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one.
Of course he's in the dark world.
The dark world.
The reason that he's in the dark world is because because the dark world represents all the negative things in her life, her fears, and all the negative things of humans. Greed, or even the fact that she wants to revive somebody who's already dead, and that's impossible. And that's really negative. It's really negative. But she doesn't really know what's real and what's not anymore.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
He didn't believe that she was cursed. He saved you when
We just talked about this. She doesn't know where she stands anymore. Because everything is blurred. There's no more real and unreal, I guess, or real or false. Everything is blurred. Everything comes together. And believe it or not, it's actually a huge...
He was the only one she could trust. Could she trust him?
Now that's a dilemma we all have. Can we trust or not? Anyway, that's the thing. I would say, even now, people have this problem. Like, they want to see the world simply as simple as possible. Like, two colors, two different colors. Like, you can tell red is red, blue is blue, or black is black, and white is white.
Does it feel warm? Do you feel safe? Dillian loves you.
And the thing is, when you blur everything, when you put everything together, there is no more line. When there is no more line, you don't know where you stand. This is why people are so afraid of the real world. This is why they take sides. It's like in politics. People are gonna be, I'm gonna be a liberal, I'm gonna be like a conservative, or whatever. I don't know exactly. But people are always gonna take sides because they think, oh, you say that.
Remember the smell of his neck.
Oh, you say that, so you must be a socialist. You said that. You said that, so you must be you must be a rightist or something. Or you said that, you're racist, or you said that, and you just want to see the world burn or whatever. I don't know exactly. I don't know. I can't really give proper examples right now, but the thing is, people will always they need that certainty. People need certainty. Like, it needs to be 100% sure this is this, and you know, people don't like when it's like 50-50, because then they don't know where they stand. It can be one or the other, or it can be one or another one, another one. It's infinite, and that's the thing. People don't like that. They're scared of not knowing where they are, where they go. That's pretty much it. Oh, rune. Oh, we're gonna get to that a bit later.
Dillian saved her.
It's pretty much the whole thing.
You owe everything to him.
That is the whole thing, I would say. Blurring, like, blur is scary. That's why people take sides all the time. That's why there are like etiquettes
He's the reason
everywhere.
She keeps fighting.
You are this or you're that. Like, people put you in categories because because there is no way you can be this and that at the same time, right? There's no way. It's too much on the opposite side, so you can't be both, because otherwise you're centered. If you're centered, then you're like a mixed egg, you know. It's like there's both the white of the egg and the orange part of it. Like you're an omelette. Basically, you're like mixed as fuck.
Saved you from them.
And you cannot tell the white from the orange anymore, because you don't know. Like both are mixed. People hate this. They're scared of it. So scared of it, they can come to violence because of that, which is pretty scary. Humans have a really hard time with numbers, percentages, and overall uncertainty. Like a human will not make a difference between 1% and 2% will be the same for them.
Do you remember
Well, for us.
the way he touched you?
I guess I'm not an alien, right? Not yet. Please abduct me.
Only one that didn't mind the curse. He loved us so much.
Anyway, let's keep going on. We'll keep the talk for later. I've explained enough, I guess.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Fear. Irrational fear.
Do you remember what it was to touch him?
I think she does, yeah.
You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up
Not
there.
in this world.
Okay.
Not in this world. You can't.
Let's drop down. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna open as many things as possible, because we're gonna have to go through here
He was the only one she
in the
could
dark
trust.
world.
Could she trust him?
She doesn't know she can trust him anymore, right? She doesn't
Do
know.
you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way you felt?
I would say these voices, to some extent, when we lose someone, we all
He
have.
cared in a way that nobody else did.
When you lose someone in one way or another, you get these sort of thoughts, right? How did this? How did that? Remember this? Remember that? It's natural. It's just being in denial. Denial is a pretty hard place to be, but a necessary one, nonetheless. Oh, we didn't go through here. Nope.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Baldur's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Boy. Oh boy. Alright. Give up now, that's what it's saying. Alright. We have to go around. And we can't open this yet. Oh, scary motherfucker. Alright, we're gonna go back through here. Let's see. See what happens. Huh? Let's see. Okay. Come on, mate. What the hell? The rain, the cold, the clouds. And this game is beautiful.
Curse. And now the darkness is swallowing me both.
Darkness can suck my nuts. Okay, so there is this tree. Okay, I guess that means that this door over there is opened, and we can go through it and then inside. Right? Oh,
Do you
can't.
Was it worth it?
We
You're
gotta go
still
further.
alive and Dillian's dead. Does it deserve to be dead? How does that make you feel? She thought she had light within her.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot to.
Darkness.
Man, I was talking for way too long. I totally forgot about the fucking room. Yep. Good job. You're gonna love wasting time with me. Oh, someone is broken here. What the heck? Interesting. So. The whole thing here, I would say being able to transform like this is a low-key thing, as mentioned before. It's a low-key thing.
Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't.
Try hard. Right.
She will. She'll find a way. She always finds a way.
I like how they make fun of her. Like it's so fucking rude. Holy shit. Can I actually
Dillian
go through there?
saved her. You owe your life to Dillian.
You owe your life to Dillian.
Everything to him.
You do. Okay, so what was this? Let me see. Okay, this is it. Okay, let's see. It's closed. Let's
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way he felt?
Does she remember? Yep. It's very likely she does. I would say this, but it's, it would have to be the other side. So maybe there is like light coming through it, and oh, this is it, isn't it? Yeah.
He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her.
Man, this is good. Come on, mate. What the heck? Just fucking do it. Oh, maybe I need to align with this. It's possible, yeah. What do I... Oh, like this. What? Here we go, we had to
He was the
stand
only
there.
one that you couldn't.
He did love her.
Why isn't he here? He's gone. He's in the dark world. He's gone to the dark world. You're in the wrong world. He's in the other world. The dark world. Without you.
Oh man. Chill the fuck out. Man. Okay, first let's open this. Okay. So, let's see. Let's go back. There is the other mirror to the other world. Well, the other face, that is. A table. That's a beautiful table, to be honest. Beautiful chairs too. It's pretty awesome. Alright, the other face. Clearly. Well.
You have no chance.
Alright, I wonder. Are we gonna have to fight? Can we fight Odin? Like, what the heck? Let's just do it. Right. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
He led you.
Where are you taking me?
Okay, and no boundless fragments. I need to find the right angle to make the stairs.
Way up there. She can do it. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
Boom. Here we go. Go a bit further.
Blood on your hands. You are guilty. You will always be guilty. Was it worth it?
Boom. Great. This game really takes us places.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Shit! That's a really terrible way to die. Tricked by Loki. Seriously, who the fuck trusts Loki anyway? Man. Oh boy.
Just like it strangled him.
Okay. You're gonna find 3 of them. Loki and the. Is that a sign of an arrow? I don't know. I cannot read roots. Maybe I
Years
should
had passed since she
learn
left her father.
for fun.
She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between 2 worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, A future
Everything gets broken in the end.
into realities
I believed in you.
tearing at her soul.
That's what I said. Two realities mixing up together. Everything's blurred. She doesn't know where she stands anymore.
He was kind to her.
This is much more beautiful, isn't it? Alright. So, the sort of it's arrow, I don't know. Runes are pretty interesting because they're pretty much one of the first types of writing that humans had. Once again, none of this was created by us. It was inspired by nature.
Remember him whispering in your ear.
Animals like the birds.
Remembers him.
There is a rune that looks like the footsteps of a bird on mud or whatever, because it was inspired entirely by nature. And actually, what we write with, the Latin, well, the alphabet basically, it's pretty much runes that slowly were modified to represent a new culture, a new style, a new era. It's just over time, it's like languages, over time they changed, evolved,
Saved you.
and all the letters that we have today, they come from things like this, from roots, right? And over time it changed more and more and more. That's about it. I mean, you can check what early Latin or Greek looked like before what we know now. It evolved a lot.
Dillion undoes
So
the
we're
curse.
basically just
Feel like to feel
like our
so
fellow
strong.
humans a long time ago who first learned or taught themselves how to communicate through text, through runes, through writing on rocks. We do just that. We just reproduce exactly the same letters. We just modified them, and even the sounds changed a little bit, but pretty much it's the same thing. And it's not me saying that, it's just I read that when I studied like stuff like this. I was interested, and
He's the reason she's alive at
you
all.
you can read about it, and you'll find the same information I just told you about. That's why it's interesting to know such things. Okay, oh, there we go. Yeah, this is the wrong, what the fuck? You're the right one, what the heck, mate? Okay, I need to find the M first. Apparently, or what looks like an M.
Do you remember how he made you feel?
Alright.
What does it feel like to be in love?
Well, it feels many things. Many things that come and go. Okay, I needed to go the other way. If there is light coming out of there. Okay, let's go down there.
Undoes the curse.
What does it feel like to be in love?
Okay. The arrow. Should be easy enough to find. Oh. Should have just asked, I guess. Boom. Oh, mate, what the hell? Thanks. She's not special, okay. But I am special. Fuck you. Okay, how do I get to the other side?
The gods are
I
just
may know how. Wait, I need to open this?
the gods are laughing at
Oh,
Messing
yeah, I
with
can go
it
around.
wouldn't be this.
Wait, wasn't there a rune that I forgot? Like, a rune stone that I forgot down there and didn't actually read? I think so.
Dillian cared for her like no one else has.
Dillian's the only reason she's still alive.
Was somewhere there, right? Fuck. Where was it? Wait, that's not it, right? Nah, looks like a bit of a interesting building.
Didn't believe in the curse. Dillian believed in you.
Am I fucking dreaming or what? Alright. Alright, let's go back up. So we're gonna have to go around. Get that one done.
Do you remember what it was to touch it?
Then we can focus on something else. This is a rune? Yeah.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Interesting.
He saw that she was strong.
Alright, we're gonna go around. Round we go.
Do you remember the way he looked?
Nope. Come on, girl, you're gonna push. Oh, come on, mate.
He was kind to her.
I'm gonna jump. I don't give a shit. Oh yeah, I gotta unlock this shit. Alright.
He didn't believe that she was cursed.
He saved you when everyone else did.
She's not cursed, she's sick. Motherfucker. Okay, I need to go to the other world. Open the, like, push that bridge. And yeah.
Do you remember what love feels like? He's the reason she's alive at all.
Oh boy. Really is dramatic. Yeah boy. Okay. This one is in this world. Okay. Where? Oh, here. Okay.
Curse.
And now the darkness is swallowing you both.
Wasting your
Pretty
time.
easy.
No time for this. Speed up.
What do you mean the gods are laughing at me? Fuck the gods.
Trials to distract you.
What do they know?
You set you up, and now they're going to watch you fall.
What if these trials mean nothing?
They mean nothing.
Closer to Dillian, love you again.
I wonder what's gonna happen to her. Is she gonna die? Because I think this isn't gonna go too well for her. Honestly. And here we go. Boom.
What if this is pointless?
What are you doing?
See, she sees things everywhere that
You think you could make this
aren't here.
Seeing runes, you see runes everywhere.
everywhere? What if
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Maybe, probably, I would say, yeah.
Do you think she remembers him?
It's highly possible. I think I need to go back to the Dark Wall, because this is where he is. So let's go back.
Dillion doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
Okay, so I think she killed him. I keep saying that since the beginning, but I think she killed him. She didn't mean it. She did. The voices told her to do that. So she did.
You kill the things that are most precious to you. Dillion didn't deserve this.
Or she killed him indirectly. Like, she caused his death somehow.
Dillion!
Oh boy. Okay, that's not full then. Gotta do it.
Yes.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbao. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly,
Do it.
the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
No! No!
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the... Just gone to the water.
That's dramatic.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I lived for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would
boy.
be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking them from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time.
We've done them all, right?
It disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. The The memories are ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. You think they want your body, they want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours anymore.